In a small Italian town, hundreds of years ago, a small business owner owed a large sum of money to a loan shark. The loan shark is a money lender who charges extremely high rate of interest, typically under illegal conditions. So the money lender was a very old, unattractive looking guy that just so happened to fancy the business owner's daughter. He decided to offer the businessman a deal that would completely wipe out the debt he owed him. However, the catch was that we would only wipe out the debt if he could marry the businessman's daughter. Needless to say, this proposal was met with a look of disgust. The moneylender said that he would place 2 pebbles into a bag, one white and one black. The daughter would then have to reach into the bag and pick out a pebble. If it was black, the debt would be wiped, but the moneylender would then marry her. If it was white, the debt would also be wiped, but the daughter would not have to marry him. That was the condition. Standing on a pebble-strewed path in the businessman's garden, the moneylender bent over and picked up 2 pebbles. Whilst he was picking them up, the daughter noticed that he picked up 2 black pebbles and placed them both into the bag. He then asked the daughter to reach into the bag and pick one. Here, the daughter naturally had 3 choices as to what she could have done. The first choice was refuse to pick a pebble from the bag, take both pebbles out of the bag and expose the loan shark, the moneylender, for cheating. Secondly, pick a pebble from the bag fully well knowing it was black and sacrifice herself for her father's freedom. But interestingly, what she did was she drew out a pebble from the bag and before looking at it, accidentally dropped it into the midst of the other pebbles. She said to the moneylender, "Oh, how clumsy of me. Never mind, if you look into the bag for the one that is left, you will be able to tell which pebble I picked." The pebble left in the bag is obviously black. And seeing as the loan shark didn't want to expose, and he had to play along as if the pebble, the daughter, was white and clear her father's debt. The moral of the story is it's always possible to overcome a tough situation through out of the box thinking and not give in to the only options you think you have to pick from. Here we were talking about creative thinking and finding new ways of solving problems and approaching situations. Let me give you some tips to boost your creative thinking. My first tip for you is commit yourself. Have a passionate in developing your creative thinking capacity. Devote yourself to developing your creative abilities. Set goals and put them aside each day to develop your thoughts and skills. The second tip is have deep desire to take risk and challenge yourself. Sometimes you find your efforts may not lead to success every time. You will still be boosting your creative thinking skills. Also, it is important to continually challenge yourself in order to further advance our abilities. So always try new things, create opportunities and a new way of positive life. My third tip is learn to explore multiple solutions. Try to look for different solutions or opinions. Instead of going with the first idea you have, think of other possible ways to approach the situation. This is one of the best ways of solving a problem. And the fourth tip, learn to ask new questions. Instead of looking for new answers, consider changing the type of questions you ask. Always ask quality questions. It will help you to boost your critical thinking as well as creative thinking. My final tip, fifth tip, is develop habits to boost your creative ability. Choose a habit that boosts your mind and body. Let me give you some of the habits that's going to assist you or boost your creative abilities. The first one is meditate. Practice meditation. It will assist you to control your uncontrollable mind and thoughts. Exercise. Practice exercise. Neuroscientist Wendy Suzuki explains that creative thinking is just a particular version of regular thinking that can be practiced and improved like any cognitive skill. And regular thinking is improved with consistent exercise. So I recommend you to do a systematic exercise. Join any kind of systematic exercise program like yoga, aerobics, Zumba, boxing, kickboxing, cardio kickboxing, fitness workouts, etc. Enroll any of these kind of fitness programs and take it as a habit. Then finally, read books. Reading is one of the golden habits you can adopt in your daily life. It will definitely boost your creativity, and also it also helps to develop and improve your memory and concentration power. It boosts your sleep. It's a good relief for stress and tension. and it also strengthens your vocabulary and knowledge. So read books. These are some of my tips that I wanted to share with you.